Well, in the 70s, Hereford beat Newcastle, Wimbledon won at Burnley, the 80s, Altrincham won at Birmingham, Sutton beat Coventry. But during the 1990s, no non-league team has eliminated a top league team from the FA Cup. This is the last chance. Savage. Cottee. He's aware of the danger. Snape, clever. Taylor, bit of space. First time for Hereford. Fewings. Up and under is from Sturgess. Elliott in over Coulsonry there. Fewings on the edge of the penalty area was turning with a sharpness which bemused the big Scottish international. And the ball had long since gone by the time shin made contact with shin. Position of considerable potential for Mark Taylor. Taylor's delivery, Elmes got up. Header away by Gilchrist, back in by Snape, the flag is up. And it won't count for Paul Fewings. John Snape, the electrician in Hereford's midfield. One of very few non-professional or full-time professionals in their side. Former West Bromwich Albion apprentice. Zagorakis with the free kick. And the keeper has come. And Jones, having come, was nowhere close to claiming. Zagorakis with a little bit of in-width. And the header over his own crossbar by James. And Sturgess again to coil the spring and then to let go. And Taggert couldn't make contact, and it bounced them out nastily, and it came back to Snape. Savage, the recipient. Gunnlaugsson. Zagorakis, bags of space, met now by Snape though. Izzet. Oates. Goes down by Williams. Early ball in towards Walsh. On the left-hand side from which to think and ponder and deliver. Taylor gave it in back. Sturgess now to play it in. And he does so with depth. And Gilchrist headed behind. Well, there is no escaping the sensation that Leicester are being thoroughly examined here. Parry with the corner. Arpexhad came and didn't gather. Plenty of acreage, plenty to aim at. Oates delivery. Walsh back post. Through by Parry. Taggert with a header down, and Parry is onto it here for Hereford. And it required alertness of mind and speed of body from Matt Elliott to go across and snuff out the threat, which always lurks down the left-hand side. A momentary doze around their own penalty area by Leicester City. Parry was nearly in, now Wright is forward. Walsh back doing defending. Snape near post. Elmes back post. Header out was by Walsh. Came to Parry, who's had a go, hit it against Snape. Put in again by Parry, and up in the air by Taggert, who got it gruesomely wrong from Savage. Izzet is onto him. And distributed by Lane. And now Parry, and he's got away from Savage. He'll have to take on the Welsh international again, and he has done so. He's lifted it towards the near post, and Arpexhad came and didn't claim, and Hereford have done it through Fewings. They are up to their old tricks again. 21 years old, flew to the near post as Parry's cross was unconvincingly met by Arpexhad. And there's a story brewing in the third round again. And again, the name of the club is Hereford United. This was no 30-yarder like Ronnie Radford, but from 3 yards, Fewings has brought about a similar sensation. Officials permit them now, Leicester, to salvage this before half-time. Izzet played it in, Elliott rose. Header away was by Elmes. Williams clear, Oakes back in. Jones came and didn't he hang on well? He was under massive pressure. There were 50 Hereford fans at Scarborough on Saturday afternoon. There are more than that in that little picture you see there. And the cry just now was, "Are you watching Arsenal?" Lee, Paul Fewings' first ever goal in the FA Cup. Hereford United of the conference deserve their lead. Leicester are finding life more than a little uncomfortable. It's Leicester City 0, Hereford 1. Only a week ago, Leicester knocked the Premiership leaders out of the League Cup here, taking on Sturgess. Impey's delivery is a good one. And was headed expertly behind by Ian Wright, the Hereford skipper. The freshness of legs and the newness of ideas from Andrew Impey immediately evident. But Wright did what was required. Izzet's corner. Awkward one for Jones to deal with, headed off the line by Taylor, and again by Taylor at the near post. Impey let the ball roll out. Cottee is up now, but looking a little groggy. Savage is aiming for him. Cottee's header! He was up. Elliott. Away by Wright, down towards Impey. Gunnlaugsson can gather. On a Gunnlaugsson, charged down again by Taylor. He is turning into a hero here. Forward from Savage. Chance now for Cottee. Tony Cottee. The FA Cup. Izzet. Good crack. And a good catch. Izzet gave it away to Parry, but then Parry lost it behind him and Savage regathered for Leicester, who have to drive forward now at every opportunity. Oakes. Fenton! Elliott! They've dug themselves out. His stony face will say it's hardly cause for celebration. It has saved some blushes, and now at the other end, Arpexhad is being called upon to do similar things. Taylor there, Snape there. Right forward, the captain from centre-half. Sturgess is a potential striker as well. Taylor played it in low. It's a cleverly worked free kick. Scraped away and back in by Rodgerson and blocked by Savage. And now clear to Fenton, who has a clear run and has support forthcoming on either flank. Campbell. And Jones came and punched. And Izzet lifted it back in. And there was a push at the back of Fenton there. Campbell. Sturgess just about kept it out for now. Fenton. Elliott's going in there. Cottee. Oh! Parry. Oh, what a run by Paul Parry. What a run! And Taggert just closed him off. Lane. Elmes will climb, Arpexhad. Taylor imparting pressure just by being there. And he has won via Fenton a corner for Hereford in the 3rd minute of additional time at the end of the 90. It's at times like these that headlines are written in the FA Cup. Paul Parry was so close to writing those headlines in the first game. It's Parry's corner. Elmes to climb. It's been well kept in by Williams. And Williams has got away from Taggert, and Williams has crossed it in. And the header nearly fell for Rodgerson. But Fenton belted it onto the roof of the stand instead. Williams shot! Nor was it anything other than absolutely respectable. For the 2nd time in a week, Leicester City will play extra time in a cup tie. Last week, it was the Premiership leaders. This time, Matt Elliott's equaliser has earned them extra time against the team halfway down the conference. Hopes to play it in. Taggert! Izzet. He's going through the middle himself. Izzet, that's a clever run. He's got 2 men over, and one of them is Elliott! Off the line by Lane. Pushed out wide by May. This is Williams. Williams through the middle. Rodgerson making the darting run. Williams has continued his run. And Sturgess for Parry, who again could challenge Savage. And Parry required Savage to challenge him at full extension. James forward, the centre half. Taylor over the corner. Clearance was by Fenton, and Savage is running for it and has won it. And at the moment it's 3-on-2 in Leicester's favour. Cottee, Fenton in the penalty area. Is it coming up as well? Cottee's cross, is it? Yes it is! 103 minutes plus on the watch, but Martin O'Neill's Leicester are finally ahead. Cottee found space, Cottee found Izzet, Leicester lead. Have re-energised themselves, have got themselves off the hook, and have now put themselves in the ascendancy, and you have to feel for Jones, between whose legs the ball travelled. In by Rodgerson. Wright, the skipper, forward, as he will be. He is quite a frequent scorer of goals, Ian Wright. Quite as prolific as his namesake, but he's hit 5 in the conference this season. And he timed his job well to beat Elliott there.